Arsenal also getting involved, ins and outs. Craig?
Well, the one big surprise is, well, it's not a surprise because it was reported, but David Luiz, we didn't see that coming a couple of weeks ago.
No, we didn't.
I like, Ceballos, I think he's a really good young player. Kieran Tierney from Celtic, I actually haven't seen much of him, but I know from talking to guys in Scotland, he is supposed to be a very, very good player. Now, he can play both left-back and left-sided centre-back, which he has played before. And, of course, Nicolas Pepe was the big signing. So that's going to be an exciting front three if that's the way Unai Emery decides to go.
Does that make their defence more solid, in your assessment?
This absolutely, in my opinion, means that Arsenal are going to play three at the back. You know, you're talking about Tierney joining, who can go up that left-hand side. If you have Bellerin on the right and you play three centre-backs, that's how it works for David Luiz. Let's not kid ourselves. Chelsea won the Premier League, and a lot of that was down to David Luiz, the way he had his two markers, and he didn't have to defend. All he was doing was reading the game, cleaning things up, and starting the ball passing from the back. So it has to be three at the back, because he can't play, or he's certainly not the same player in a back four.
If he goes 3-4-3, it'll be an exciting Arsenal team, but if you think about that, that also means, you know, it can be shuffled around a little bit, but it means one Mesut Ozil probably sitting on the bench because he does not fit into that particular system.
Jules, with your Arsenal ways, can you see it happening, three at the back?
Yeah, I can for sure. I mean, we put a team together in a 4-3-3 formation. I think Unai Emery has many options tactically for that squad. The problem with the three at the back is, where do you put Nicolas Pepe? Because even if you play a 3-4-3, like Craig just said, this is not really the position, and Pepe would play a right winger. This is not the position where he's at his best. And it's not either the position where Aubameyang would be at his best on the left-hand side of that 3-4-3. So Emery would have to find the right formula to make all those players play at their best. But I agree with Stevie. Eventually, the best position for David Luiz is that centre back, in the back three, because I don't think he can defend in one-on-one situation in a back four, for example, and I think his lapse of concentration could be an issue in the back four as well, whereas he's far more protected in the back three.
Let's agree. When he was in that back three at Chelsea and they were successful, in particular, Azpilicueta beside him had one of his best ever seasons, and he just mopped up so much. The question is when he goes on his wonders or makes mistakes, is who's going to do that at Arsenal?
Listen, I have no problem with the signing of David Luiz, and at the same time, I think it gives Unai Emery options, because regardless of whether David Luiz is best in a 3 or 4, and regardless of whether we're talking about good David Luiz or bad David Luiz, it's better than what Arsenal have right now. And given this late in the transfer window, and we've been saying it all summer long, Arsenal have to address what they've been doing or not doing in the centre-back position. And this at least gets another body, a better body than Unai Emery had before.
Ian, we're looking at the potential Arsenal starting 11 in front of us with David Luiz alongside Socrates in a back four. How much better